up.
Yeah, they did.
And we all saw that the breakup, in a way, it created a certain misunderstanding between them to the extent they could do baby. Shatta was alleging, say, Bulldog wife, or Bulldog wife, nude videos, and money by year and some bubuja. Ain't he a maybe near xylophone about entertainment house and I'm for Bulldog as A&R. Then Nana Pia wanted also to sign Shatta. Ain't he not and focus say, hey, how would they work together? Because Bulldog on the Shatta day a Juma ye and send by some. And as you see, our cocoa in A&R, and you almost shine Shatta or Baby Shatta ball or bear boss or Shatta.
Yeah.
And think of it, hey, and Nanapia means, yeah, I remember he even granted an interview on that to bring them together.
Yeah.
In Tiabimuka say, and your Makumum no the bar together. Sika,
yeah,
and a dear bar together, but deep down, not omu
issues,
obiawo na down for Hutimuka.
Yeah.
And after xylophone surveillance and some, then both of them moved on. And through even Shatta way crowd, Bulldog, I mean, you saw
defending
how,
the issues.
Bulldog went for, I mean, Shatta Wale. Honestly speaking, I didn't know more than I'm saying, said our kind Bulldog Echo Car album. About a Black album, how it will do and how Shatta will not do. And yes, Saturday, I will play Bulldog. And so who interview be so a Bulldog Bulldog Kesse, he helped build Shatta's brand. And I Shatta Bufu and obey live to respond that. Bulldog one managing a shame. And your manager be and you're not building a brand. But yeah. I will say, yes, say, you be kase wonye, but and ochine be woni ho a, you be kai wadie bi.
Yeah.
O bonne ni nyine you be kai say wadie bi no na wo ye. Until you can never say that. Look at the number of years. Only Shatta Yeju, only Bulldog. You can never say that he did not contribute anything to you. I mean, it will be very unfair.
Osino smart man.
Meba o, Osman wankwa. He provided a service for you.
Yeah.
Or in confuse or usika bro. Usika no di jani.
But what is the role of a manager?
I mean,
yeah, what is the role of a manager?
The role of a manager is to see to the growth of an artist.
That's all.
Inti adebia obeya ebema wo brand na costo. That is the role. If the artist has a lot of finances, obetimi employ a lot of people, and the manager will supersede ebia or the publicist or costumier or obia or ebia road manager or obia or the digital distribution. Then to the extent say even call her or nutritionist instruct all of these
come together.
Your friend saying all of these branches the manager supersedes and instructs and make sure coordinating for your growth. Shatta, the way Shatta entered the industry, he needed a manager like Bulldog. Look at when he went for that VGMA program, now Kaki winning over him.
Yeah.
And he worked.
Or go overboard. No.
That time was when he was with Mr. Logic.
Yeah.
Right after then, and a Bulldog came into the picture. And Wusha, even Omunya, a lot of altercations with Charterhouse nowadays. Bulldog, you see, in brand, you are a friend of brand equity.
Yeah.
Brand equity, idea, attracts a nyoma to your brand. Into Ebia Londona, you have a certain equity about your brand, a man for pewasem. Into any time where Uber drive it away from that brand equity, no, and conform pewasem. Into unze obi oha or a certain brand of phone be, or kotona we nyabia onto.
Yeah.
Or koto a certain brand of product, or kona we nya. There is a certain equity about the product and draw nipano manepe. What you say? Into every brand like Shatta ne brand equity. And if you look at Shatta's brand equity, which is you can't defeat me, I will say my mind. I'm a free thinker. I will go hard. That kind of brand equity needs a manager like Bulldog because he is going to give him that psychological edge and boost. Why you didn't quite so he so in a way. Look at Omuni VGM.
Yeah.
Or see VGM come flashy like he will. Shatta is such a person who will need such person to say certain things to edge him and boost him.
Edging on.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way Shatta brand is, onya any manager be on to say Bulldog, it will be difficult for them to work, and it can even break him psychologically. So that psychological contribution even to his brand cannot be quantified. It's a big contribution to him because any brand equity match. And I mean, it is something you should not take for granted. If I'm sure you've worked with artists before. Yeah. We've all worked with artists. If we are to charge them strictly, I mean, most of them will not have managers or even people to deal with.
Of course.
Coming on promotions near there. If we are to charge them strictly, but say when people offer you those services and so on, you want to take them for granted.
Okay.
And show a certain level of disrespect to them. And on the other side, I think with Bulldog experience, in age-wise, it's likely Bulldog is a penny Shatta.
Oh yeah, sure.
Of course, because I mean Shatta.
Stoneboy Betro said Shatta Wale did 55 years.
Oh, I mean we know it's not true.
Okay.
Everything. A do baby, we need to have a certain, I mean, emotional intelligence and be able to keep certain trade secrets. What's Bulldog for nothing at all? Shatta Wale has contributed to you. I mean, Shatta Wale's image, financial, I mean, contribution to you, everything, he has also contributed to your brand in a way. So even if indeed, wako baby, you help make Shatta Wale, then first statement without even Shatta's rebuttal. If you've indeed helped build Shatta Wale, why should you help destroy what you've built? Or baby, how can you point to say, I helped build this? And the young fan is all Chinebi, sa brand now will help Egua. How can you make reference to it? Brand and Nekos you were able to make reference to. So if today you are not working with the brand, don't do things which will bring the brand down because you cannot reference this again.
But
in the next conversation,
a piano brand is pushing too much.
And I say emotional intelligence is very expensive.
Of course.
A do baby, I will say it to me share. I mean, we need to look at the bigger picture than emotions and feeling. And feelings, at times, about within a short time. And if you be able to delay it for like 2 minutes, it can save you a lot. So honestly, both of them did not apply emotional. I'm sure we'll go into the matter. But initially, I think that both of them, they didn't apply emotional intelligence.
Mami ko or said the manager. EDEM nothing can EDEM TSOTSOME entertainment journalist about entertainment at Otro and ne can and any promotion at least promotion at the idea. No man. Also MC. Unya MCs now on frame. Or said the manager. Akwaba. Into initial comment. And far and some will.
Yeah. So just like Minya Penika, you know, I may say. Sana story no yakwe me te comeback of Shatta Wale no me hu no on the program bi ase na miss no omone man bi eduma Prince Henry Rich Game omo ye show bi o colleague no yeah beach no na that time ni na no Bulldog ene ne nam.
Oh really?
Yeah, achepa asema making ache na Bulldog and then because Bulldog was there or no stage, no coordination here and there, and a didimwa baby scene there they almost fall apart like obia connect and it wasn't pleasant. So I even thought enka omo nye obia nka mbiti masan baba kra bed and abedma looking at kwan far so yeah ama ye dey Bulldog wife be mu now we have to punch we so adorji we are say like it wasn't pleasant enti na zalo from by ye beti an say oh o ma san ye adwuma enti no some of us we were not too like surprised say BBC asam basic because ade ade esi pen and esi you know I don't think say ye nya kwan papa bi e de sort asem nti no na se nya menua ne kan e hyehyɛ omo
na se ensam hyehyɛ omo
yeah hyehyɛ omo
what was
yeah e hyehyɛ omo dada nti no enum ana we obi be bibi na yeah trigger bibi so bibi kitikiti bia obebu oni egu so se nka bibi ensi before na betima bu oni egu so no but because BBC and it no we no bibi kitikiti bi na trigger na ade a nke bia obetima ai den let's go no on man nye den and let's go now insem no ebia ne say yeti ni sisi ase akofa police for nsem with earlier on post bia
Twitter
yeah Shatta Wale den eno na den akofa police for nsem so inti no punch bi wo no ma one start and one continue aya na den sometimes obi count okwa me feel say ebe ya nka obeka chen say wo de me pa acho my sorry no I den we yiwani what to journey so
na no me ka che obi say me nam no go twede kura me to aso akọ me mfi
because enchena nipa ya den aya mobo and we ya mobo na obehunu wadofo ene den watanfo nti no sometimes enhu nyampo so betwen so be mobo na obehunu sa na we
all right eti Adam yemra issues nim na yenhwe edienti na manager any artist fall out said the Shatta Wale ni Bulldog omo fall out na said na EDEM ka say nke ni senka Bulldog it throw punch first crack ka say because I think say and someone Bulldog ko kan say Black Sheriff and some no okoka say Black Sheriff e won international appeal say then na ne album no be kwasin and then ma Shatta Wale bufu I think say on the start 30 year
and I feel so or say on any age not bio but and also a good I mean I think
but say obet maka say only obi
yes it was good for Boo because maybe and the deal be bad and say bibia I mean he needs to clear himself especially at the time so another artist
me telephone ti and am say you funny feel on no ti ase
I think say it was good for Bulldog to declare that on any age
okay
I mean because and if you look at kwanya e be fast so e be do be on any age according to Shatta Wale no na saying na Bulldog friend na on fa Boo friend na on fa who ne call pa on kasa ne ho nti am say you clearly can see that they didn't part ways the right way I say Adentina na Bulldog fresh Shatta on fa bia bibi ehye ne mena ase but ono so ama e bia Bulldog ehu enti Bulldog so feel say and they say okay I no go call you again then that separation had not come so only artist say it do baby it me happens especially it to be artists say bia they artists are very jealous.
Oh yes.
When maybe they are losing you or something, or they think you go all over for them, you are not going again, and they have their own mood swings.
It be up to me that. Yeah. Na me handle gospel artists. We will have na over. It is anytime I met Trafa, obi for ever say me body be a met Trafa impress on or say Debbie. Oh, this him and na Trafa no na ontro na until my yeah ma me break up with them. Me can say no. Yeah,
they are very jealous. Inti bia no who say bia boo yeah nyoma binti. Jealous no akonu. Inti oye na dwen say ofre me amefa. Inti maybe if Boo had moved beyond the call to maybe reach out to him personally, oh okay, wa calling fee. I'm not sure say bia at times ubetimi akwawe meaning kasa bio, but the moment abehun one on one you can change your mind.
Yeah.
Inti bia Boo call ne ho a enka ebia the situation might change. Ehonu ebia nka Shatta be kana dwen say uye say ni say man pe. That's why why they call you know they pick you did this I know they like that's why I call me. Hono boys where they could have trashed their issue. But maybe honestly feel say what's up? Me there in the work, I call you know they me too I go day mine. You understand? So a buffo, clearly you can see that a buffo be na edi ebe do baby I
Okay.
And when you be a juma, I'm sure say why a juma at different stations.
Oh yes.
You don't have to come here and talk about those any insider information
There be there.
As our next employer no or be employer or be very careful. Hey, our qualities need no, but he can't keep secrets.
Yeah.
Some contract will say your confidential clauses.
But will you say Bulldog and keep secrets? One year fair to Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
Will you say why fair to Shatta Wale?
Every and then he tweet it. I mean, and then he post now. I thought that the post today about Shatta, I saw people writing, under the post of Bulldog. This is very mature. This is smart. And I'm saying, hey, you guys, I didn't know what kind of motias here. Now, if Shatta is about to release an album, say if their Bulldog a post me and the crowd, now Shatta album near any diano, on release the album.
No,
People are craving for the album because of certain things, certain surprise elements. Ning na nebema album ne hype na top. Then and the young Caribbean Bulldog comes to write.
I know what you know.
Since you are afraid to release the album, let me share the partial track list to our SM fans. You are not working with them. This is mischief. You are not working with them again. Now, one, Shatta Wale featuring John Legend.
John Legend, yeah.
Collaboration enabled by your handler in US, Leslie of Fantasy Entertainment.
Deportee.
Then Waba Shatta featuring Popcorn. Collaboration enabled by your godfather and brand manager, Deportee. Then you come Shatta Wale featuring Vibes Cartel, Shatta Wale featuring Naya Mali, Shatta Wale featuring Steph London. I mean, if like you are taking the sale out of the, you are taking the shine out of the album even before it gets dropped. I'm not sure if Bulldog is working with Shatta and I say the artist or on in will be any he will feel happy because are there hype components now? Ebema album no people will be eager.
Plan.
Was said and Ushe, if you look at the preamble of Shatta Wale post now, Shatta say. Or say, Bulldog, since you are bringing our secrets,
you will tell
Ghanaian what happened to Fennec murder. And you say, Ophelia said, Bulldog didn't secret about.
The secret about.
I mean, you see, so if both of them have been guided by
emotional maturity,
no, and ability to,
control,
protect secrets.
Okay.
Secret of work partners, ex-working firms. I mean, these are some of the things that some ethic beer was school, but I was said what they count say we a baby, not say we movie on. Don't go and share secret information about the work. Even if we are sharing with a new company, but who knew her?
I'm very careful about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we should be careful how we share information about people we are no more with them. Obi oha okopa by we be aye ni bibinti.
No
akose ni yire. Oh me yire kra. Masa kopa wonamre. O yire aye oden. I mean, we need to learn some of these things. You see, these are some of the things. So we need to learn from this. We should be able to keep secrets of people we have a certain bond or ties with. You understand? Said a beya or because say yes say BBR what will be there for us to celebrate.
All right.
So I'm really I even wrote on my Facebook that by Monday, no mutu no many swadomo.
Monday no prayer. You see, Shatta Wale is happening.
Yes, it is. Obia will release your album. Over time, only police. Also, crowd in the court in some say. What's the work?
Also, crowd they win him that.
Yeah, going here, but the war shows. I mean, you see, I'm saying Friday was I saw a quad down home, voter region. I mean, so it's unfortunate that we've gotten to this point. But artists, managers, artists, they should learn some of these.
Yeah.
Okay. I said the manager. Will you say with what EDEM can carry? Will you say Omumba kwa nyade and not Munyana nyade?
Well, I think that yeah, the problem no started with how they even started working.
Okay.
What I say, they were not able to define like roles omumi and obiya than a play.
But do they even have contracts? Say,
I'm coming to that.
The Bulldog ne Shatta Wale money contract. On the artist in contract.
I'm coming to
that.
So, okay. Like I'm saying, from the onset, both of them no roles, and yet well defined.
Okay.
Say, me your manager, and now me your downfall.
Yeah.
And now me your new penny now me your akotwa. And now me your artist, and now me your new akotwa. I say, yeah, then afra. Me your manager, me your artist, me your wadan for me your say ya any in afra. Sana me no. And sometimes working and like at the same time all mix it with pleasure. The problems then etaiba. If I came here to work, na se me hweso me buy no me ba no pa me pon enumre me buy na edwuma kwa nkomo na medi. Me kofia me kom fie. Man se dan be adam for han ma me ntan nya sem. Te senia me ba me ya danfo na ebia me yire bo masum ofie no like me because me feel very comfortable around the people na me ne omo ye adwuma no me say me hu ne say omo me na fa na omo ye me nuanom no no it is easy for me to then tell them say asema atumi ana asema me komu den enie so hu because like hu ne say your comfort zone like you feel like there are people who can hear you out. But if like really it's defined, say, hey, I'll be your manager, and and I even cry by word of mouth, say me your manager, and me role, say, me coordinate, anything, they kind of saying involving your brand development, and as a brand promotion. I mean, enka enka problems we no enka enko baba because me no mbedi nkomo bimpo. Na wa be yibi efrim na o de bi aka ho ana me no mbedi nkomo na wo be kipia na da yenye fine no wa be kan na se bi
because ohwe Shatta Wale tweet ni bia nasty or say oni ni na fa baba kon say on same bisa you know
yeah say
you know because they well fed you know
say no so no ono no aka say no kwen say nya no kwen ye ntimi nche but that's one thing about say oni obi eden enya banta bia na like munyu obenya ntokwa any formula
so,
yeah
whether no crew say
yeah,
no crew
so what you say
but making allegations like we ukumu bi no me wo information
so
these are hard true evidence police for epe
so good intino also so as an individual and it is also up to you say obi aye mi bi say de bia meka say ye ti he no obi abebo me obi abebu mi Ghana police onim so obi abebu mi o ana court no onim so obi abebu mi o eye me na je se me de ma asem he den ekọ eti so obi ka asem fa ho na se o feel say enye no kre o feel say e de efi e kan wudin ana o brand na it is up to you say we be take legal then steps so the be enko like enko asem no be den enko say yampa na afi mbe so it's up yeah intino banta na de aba yeah, almost 2 punches, no. Internet, it's up to you to know how to go about it, but which is very like unfortunate and me who say here at this time, say see baby a problem like Ghana, it's hot day inside though, massa. Now be to try court crime, police crime, ning name no so no.
I go the police for.
Yeah, ning name so
no. You show you promote. Now you go can be no.
Yes, into ning name so no. Ning name so no. Over lawyer.
Yeah.
Ubetis can be so.
Yeah, so the police report this year. Now can be na.
Intino.
I'm going to say for evidence, Imbra.
Intino.
Will be very careful.
Artists, manager relationship in Ghana no mostly no we share like the echo showbiz industry man. Make mark as 90% of artist manager relationship no and should anya then and you define. I had to say like bibi afra bibi.
There be at times there is one of the reasons. A young couple feel say, oh, a one sign contract, a man sign fee. Yeah, you see the nature of the industry. So you can say the artist, no a new artist, and I say even though you established artists because of the industry doesn't have better rewarding systems. No, the manager doesn't want to sign a contract in order to be under strict obligations. Maybe strict obligations be because my artist manager no onu feel say me dem who ko se hankwa see can the way banage and yes scared to dan what trasako nti I say me bow ha who say there no
but you can manage multiple artists by signing with them.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can say mistakes are a bit more.
Yeah.
But regardless of whatever it is, this should. I mean, I'm sure that other people have been shaken by this. That hey, in the ABOB or call new be or hormone sign be almost ali. I am probably been to paper so and I. What I say? Because you say assembly. They are no ni etwa bi hu ne they are dancing.
Yeah.
Because obi then abi obi so de be nam kwan so. Nti so betina ho na nam kwan so na beto a. And the
echijuwa.
Kochi wa na waye. Nti ye nyina yemfa esuade. Not because way I would really love to see how it ends because I mean for Shatta to say that I'm ready to tell the court whatever happened. And in law, to him say will be a friend abatement. Yeah. And when we say abatement, an act of helping another to commit a crime. In the end, say, Obia koi bibi kwa na obeka che ona unim.
Now they are shown.
They are shown who.
Wabuano.
Emma na mo.
Hey, serious.
I mean, yeah, case
yeah.
We should be careful of the legal ramifications.
Yeah.
Because can asem penny power.
Nipa.
What's your share? Because I pay asem to the baby. And I kofa
asem soon call a rapper.
Asem so a rapper. So I mean we should be careful. You bufua. It is your money in appreciation in your biom.
Yeah.
Only obi ye juma. Se contract na be a ye. Na ya kire de so obi aye. Said the be o chine bi. Muko jina baby a when you dance dey too. Wuni obisu ye juma, you should learn how to keep secrets.
Yeah.
Wuni ni ye juma biyo, and now ni pane nanti biyo. Don't go and badmouth the person.
Yeah.
Because whatever he or the company was, you were part.
Yeah.
Then 3, emotional intelligence. Obi ye wadina obufuwa, and yes you obufu na. Psychologically and scientifically, nipa bufuwa sebe. There is some bit of madness.
You are
not able to think right.
When you are emotional, you are not then rational.
Yes, you don't think right.
When you get emotional, you cease to be rational.
You don't think right. At times, the best solution here, delay your actions.
Yeah.
It will help you. Delay your actions.
And nothing so na my example, analytical example, they say, and nothing na abrochi made them nim say hanom ba abrochi ni won say e obi e say e murder and the old man then slaughter won say obi aye wade wait me to car fie aba ni fie aba be kum no e say what said that
premeditated
what you say but e bia nipa no wo baby a wugina na bia akoso na na by mistake
and not a manslaughter.
So what yes into bia or the eka
before
they are no busy.
No, but I want to say something more about
okay. Into the American emotional intelligence is very important. Don't just act because a certain emotions have been triggered. Delay the action.
Okay.
Rethink about it.
Okay.
And also we should we should know that as some will be free and no aba ramification.
Okay.
Social media no.
Powerful.
Very powerful.
A community on it.
Funny say we were following 500.
Yeah.
Empo. Who tweet it to say what free nipa assembly what free nipa gather now cancer much.
There be any 500.
Social
media I say you call school mathematics be factor 3.
Because
we intino who nipa baako no. Nipa 500 out of 500 nipa baako e bi ono so or nipa be 700 dey follow no. Nti ono so ye den esan ko retweet and or ye den o san broadcast ya. Na say like e call kasa then billions of people get to
or thousands. So we shouldn't take that platform for granted. It's very huge.
Okay.
Until we should use it positively and save ourselves consequences.
I said the manager into
artist manager artist relationship no. I think say from this very
but say utie na obese on super mo bit my friend 0556 67 3666 0556 67 3666 pachopa utie discussion now per say ubemu a ubit my ba 0556 67 3666 pacho into
sa un say a relationship right into I was a relationship na then very defined. Me artists bebre I then anante. Into minim senior artists omo ye den omusuban ye den etie. E na minim senior manager so ye den omusuban ye so ye den etie. Now the only way like a best survey and I be save years from sa petty enyoma way I later on get into serious something and they say from the onset the very thing should be then defined. We are my artist, me your manager, and we are my downfall. Me artist manager, all right, but we are my downfall. Into ye nye juma, ye nam say ye boy ye nye juma. Into no nye juma. It's I shan't say na ye very certain of ubian in the rules are ebe kate nyoma bebre off. Ebe kate a lot of things off. And me say me nuane submission mu no earlier on o kan say no ka say asset sika shede ni ade ni mu na eyi no sika ni ade no because yen so no yen pesi sika bebe mu eno no ye another topic for another day I be discuss wo ha ya yen sika ni because yen pesi sika be wo mu
okay
mema example say ukita 50,000 cedis o I won kwa woncha 100% na wo woncha
yeah
good now say menu mienu say ye che 1 million all right
yeah
ye mienu no intem no 100% na say ye che na say wo nya 70 na me nya 30 sa 70 na wo nya no don't you think say it's bigger than that 50,000 na e won kwa ho che 100% no but this time no 1 million out of ye fan say 70% of that 1 million now no ye dey ma no it's bigger than 100% na won kwa ho che
because people mean the chase 100 no.
Yeah, but yes, so 70% is still bigger than the previous 100%. Now, yes, 50,000.
See, we not be media.
So what you say?
Yeah.
And ya koye ho nipa bia media. Me mpese obi abehu, me mpese me ni obi abeche. Eno no emboa.
Okay.
Into no see pese ska be mu a ska betima abem. But we should be ready to pay the price.
Okay. Eno no a topic
for another day.
Yeah. Make us over to my beam now. 0556 67 3666 0556 67 3666. Ubit my friend. Discussion now. Yeah, discuss, you know. Grim. Now, if you ochina, there kobna, panel and then or per se BT presenters in media personals, Niembra meti ne nwom no opeso de album ba wochina e na opound ma na bibia na say ode nwom no album listen e de ba what follow kobna kakra yeah mama ntiu what do you have to say
Kobna is fantastic artist growing up no I mean let me say young generation no yen ne NIEE into no We saw him coming, like we heard him coming, even before our bar, like mainstream him no na yedika tete ne din a just no yeah studio works ema nkofo bebre. Enti no over the years no so no wabɔ ne ho mmɔden a enyom de ye kan enyom Ghana ha yentimi yin film because o my hits bebre back to back and we appreciate him and we have to celebrate him. And you know, say, and then also the before bar. I mean, we have nothing than say and the best support, you know. It's in the heard your deba. And you already say best support.
Okay.
I love him personally.
Okay. Adam.
Yeah, Kwabena is a wonderful artist. Maybe Obe CBI, a live band, Udimwa Kutsepa, and Oniminyum Sucho, he is a composer. There are some gospel artists or him and Messi.
Yeah.
I catch him personally. He's been writing for her. And Kwabena at the album will say yes. The album will have a lot for music lovers. I can't wait for tomorrow. The Koshena, a album no more or the breaking for. So we wish him all the best, and we believe that he will be able to promote it also well for the album to get the needed attention.
Ochabe Kobi.
Yeah,
Adam Nathan can Adam entertainment journalist Ghana Hanuma wajini din wotre account sem esanso ye event MC. Inti this time around I'm on for follow.
Yeah. And the MENSAH TSOTSOME, Facebook,
Baby
TSOTSOME, Facebook, Instagram, maybe.
Okay. I said the manager. Me that sell by.
That's a baby.
The best association. We the maiden edition. I think say the more ingredients.
More ingredients.
Yeah. The normal specification. There be it me akuyi na. Bibi so it me akuyi. Madam Asumba. Mote Edem TSOTSOME MENSAH wote nka. We entertainment journalist and so na or say the manager. Ono so entertainment pandita. Wote nka say ono so eba. Ede na dwenkyere bai. I think say nanka wasenka adwa ka gabe kan but o sin sura kana hye bibia ma wontimi amba asena koma ankiti aseda enkoma sanso ena enkoma DJ Galore enkoma technician on duty ni ayibonte